Hello everyone, my name is Kenneth Conrad. I am recently right now a resident at the Center, and I consider this an honor to be able to do this here documentary. Uh, I was a guy that was brought up into a lot of violence. I was brought up into a lot of drug activity. I was in a drug activity area. I was around a lot of violence in my area, and with that, I came up inside of the violence and the gang activity in my life. I was 14 years old when I went to West Dallas Detention Center. I was 16 when I first went to the county. I was 18 when I finally went to the penitentiary, and so on and so forth. Looking at me now, I can honestly say that I'm glad that I've picked a place like the Center to help me change my life and show me some direction. Because before that, I had only thoughts of hurting people, hurting myself, selling drugs, violence, and I thought that that was the only way of life. And I didn't think there was another way of life at all. And it's only been a year since I was shot from being in the gang. And I was laying on a gurney table, bleeding, fighting for my life. It took me 4 months to walk again. And once I learned how to walk, a month after that, I found the Center. And since I've been here, I've restored hope in myself, hope in my family, and hope in people who know me from the beginning to now. I have 3 kids, 3 daughters. They're 12, 9, and 7. And even looking at them, I can tell that they see that their dad is a different person. To anyone who's out there who's wondering or who's confused about if there's a way or if there's anything they can do to change their life, I can honestly say that I give a lot of credit. I give God the credit first, and I give Center the credit for the person that I am today. I get a lot of pats on the back. I get a lot of congratulations here at the Center, but I know that if it wasn't for me coming here, it would have been another story. I came to the end of my road of being in that lifestyle that I was after I was shot, and sitting in that hospital trying to figure out and trying to fight for my life. I was trying to figure out what could I do, and I didn't know if it was a way that I can get out of my situation or change my life, because I never wanted to, and I never thought that it was another way. I thought that the way I grew up was the only way. But since I've been here at the Center, they have taught me, gave me a format to how you can change your life to being sober, and also changing your life for the better. Going to AA meetings, NA meetings, CMA meetings, sharing, listening to other people share, and also being an employee here at the Center and dealing with other people who are also in sobriety and are changing their lives at this moment. It really helped me. Being around a lot of positive people and also around people who believe in you and help you to believe in yourself. I have a restored hope in myself, and I see with the people around me that they also are having high hopes for me too now. And I believe that if I didn't come to the Center, that I would have already been dead by now or back in prison probably for the rest of my life. It's a touchy situation, but I feel like that if I can tell what I went through and how I came about to being where I'm at today, it's a lot of more people that were like me that can come and get some help also. When I was in those streets, it's still a lot of people that I was with are still out there. And I know it's a lot of more people in other situations and areas that's in the same situation I was. I was a gang member for 20 years, and the only thing that ever got me was being in prison and being almost dead from being shot. And one of the things the recenter did when I first got here, it's like a probation period. You know, you have a curfew, they UA you a lot. I got UA'd a lot. But I tell everyone, if you want to change your life and you're really serious and you really want to do it, you can come here and be successful. Because I came here and I really wanted to change. And I didn't want to do any drugs anymore. I didn't want to be around no negativity. And the recenter kept me in this circle when I first got here. That I believe that first beginning, if they didn't have all the rules that they had in the beginning, I wouldn't have made it. You know, the curfew and the UAs and making 3 meetings a week, I wouldn't have made it. But it restored some structure in me that I never had before. And from that structure, I started to build. And slowly but surely, month by month, I got stronger, I got better, and I got smarter until this day right here. You know, it's a lot of people from my area and areas like mine don't know about the recenter. And I told my story in a lot of meetings. I never knew about the recenter at all. I never knew about any 12 steps. I never knew about having a sponsor. I never knew anything about no recovery before I came here. I just wanted to get out of the neighborhood. I just wanted to go. So when I was able to walk again, I decided to drive my car, park it, and get on the train. And I got off right on Alabama Street, and I walked and I seen a sign, didn't know what it was about, didn't know what it meant. And I walked into the meeting hall, and I asked the guy, "What is this?" And the guy told me what it was. And I was too late to join that day, but I came back the next day and I joined. And I've been here ever since. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. You know, I never knew that I can smile and be happy around people. I never knew that I can socialize with other people who wasn't involved in gangs or violence. I never knew that I could sit in a room and share my utmost secrets and hardship with other people. But the recenter has made me strong where I can be able to do these things. And it also made me very passionate about trying to help other people who've been in my situation also, because I'm not the only one out there. I'm just one of the few many that are out there that's here. And I just want to be able to reach out and tell anyone that there is another way. You don't have to stay involved in gang activity. You don't have to stay involved in selling drugs. You don't have to stay involved with doing drugs. You don't have to continue to burn bridges with friends and family. You can change, and it is a solution. And the recenter was my solution. Even though I wasn't even looking for the recenter, when I did find it, it restored a lot in my life that I really give credit to. So if there's anyone out there that want to change, that want to get sober, that want to live a productive, legal life, I really do tell you to come to the recenter. And if you see me, talk to me. I'll tell you anything you want to know, and I'll help you. If I can't help you, I'll send you to people that can help you, because the recenter have a lot of people with a lot of sobriety and a lot of experience in everything. So that's all I have to tell y'all. Thank you.